My mom had issues with her blood pressure. She wanted to change her glasses, and she got there and they said, okay, regular checkup. Let's check. And her blood pressure was far, far above 180. And to show how bad it was, they called for an ambulance at the spot and moved her with an ambulance to their bigger facility. Unfortunately, my mom had a stroke as a result of consistently not taking her drugs, and she landed at the hospital and she was bedridden till where we unfortunately lost her. While it was heartbreaking that I lost my mom, I decided to use this opportunity to start a project, an advocacy project in her honor, which is called the Rose Bapakaye Jinyemiena Foundation. Don't worry about the pronunciation, it's a reverse name. You'll get to know it with time. And on this project, Miriam is the project manager, and she'll be talking about some things and what we plan to do through this platform. Miriam, over to you.
Okay, so the foundation's aim is to create awareness on the issue of high blood pressure through advocacy. We hope to also ensure policy adaptations for subsidized healthcare for people who are suffering from hypertension. Hopefully, we can achieve that. We're also looking at creating a support system for those who have actually lost family members to high blood pressure, those who are actually experiencing it right now and are in denial or need a support group. So that's going to involve some activities that will be both physical and mental. So we're also looking at using this cause to reduce the death rate. So there's a high death rate right now for young to old people, and high blood pressure is actually a very silent killer. It gives no alarm. It just comes like a thief in the night. Yeah, and also, as part of one of our ways to, create awareness, we're launching the podcast called the Pressure Points Podcast, so that we can have
a platform to reach millions. And social media has become like a tool to engage people on a larger scale, on a wide scale. So we decided, okay, we can start with this immediately while we're working on other things. And also, we are thinking, maybe can we create a bracelet where people can know their blood pressure, and it's quite affordable at the lowest level. So at any point in time, just like your wristwatch, you wear the bracelet and it lets you know what the blood pressure is. So that's some of the tech things we think we'll be doing as part of solutions. And when we talked about collaborations across Africa, the interest, we sent out a newsletter across Africa. What has the interest been like?
Yes, a lot of people have reached out to us. We have professionals in the field, those who have actually been like a social worker, who have experience, who have seen hands-on what high blood pressure can cause. Apart from just the deaths that it causes, there are other complications. I remember a particular respondent saying something about cleaning wounds, leg wounds in Kenya, if I got that right. So we've had a lot of support and would reach out as soon as possible.
I found out through a friend that's a medical personnel that there's a twin brother of high blood pressure, and it's called diabetes.
Yes.
And you see, when diabetes comes, it talks about wounds and not healing.
Yes.
It's not a nice place to be at, trust me. The earlier you get to check your blood pressure, the earlier you know your status, the earlier you start taking care of yourself, exercising, reducing alcohol and tobacco intake, the better for you. It's your life we're talking about here. So once again, maybe what do we tell them at the end of the day?
Check your blood pressure today.
Thank you.